Hey everyone, today we're gonna be doing a lead code question which is to remove digits from an integer array. So we are given some integer array, non-negative number, and we need to remove some number so that it can be a smallest positive integer. So if this is some integer, we need to remove some of the characters so it can become a smallest positive number. So they are saying you can remove at max k numbers. So in this string or in this number, you can remove any three number. By removing that, you can get the minimum number. So we are given some example, we'll look into it. And similarly, they are saying the string in the constant, they are saying a k can go from 1 to maximum length of a string, as well as the string size can go from 1 to 10 to the power 5. It can only consist of digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's like so many. And they are saying number can have zeros, like trailing and leading zeros. So they're saying no, it will not have any leading zero, but it can have trailing zeros. So let's see like how to do this question with some example. I'll take the same example, whatever given in the example. So let me note that array and okay. Fine. So first example is sorry. So we are given some array num. The string is given 1 4 3 2 2 1 9 and k is given 3. So they are saying you need to remove some k digit from here so that number can be a smallest number. So if you see, if we wanted to make this number smallest, what we can do? We need to remove maximum number from it. So if you see, if I remove maximum from it, if I remove this, and this, number will be 1, 2, 2, and 1. If I remove, if I remove this, and this, number will be 1, 2, 2, 1. But if you see in the question, number is like 1219. So we are getting a bit large number. So they are saying you cannot delete like in such a way like removing only the maximum one. You need to remove some of the number which will be making this number as a smallest number. So they are saying okay, remove this one and remove this one. So number will be 1219. If I see the next example, another number uh, 10200, and they are saying you can delete at max one digit. So if you see which one will I'll delete, like either I can delete this one, either I can delete this one, either I can delete this all. So if I remove something from here, number will be a little bit smaller. But if you see, if I remove this one, like see, if I remove this, I'm getting 1020. Okay, if I remove this also, I'll get 1020. I'll remove this or I'll remove this. Another case, if I remove this two, I'll get 1000. Okay, I get 1000 if I remove this two. But if I remove this one, if I remove what? If I remove this one, so if I remove one, it will be like 0200. But if you see this number, the leading zero is nothing. If you see, if I say this in the integer format, it will be like 200. So this is the smallest case. If I remove one from here, this will give me a smallest number. So how can I remove? I cannot do the sorting because I seen like if I do the sorting, if I just sort this array like this one 1 4 3 2 2 1 9, if I sort this one, it will become like what 1 1 2 2 3 4 and 9. And if I remove the last three numbers, the maximum number you can say, so I can make the smallest number. But if you see, I need to preserve the order as well. So if you see, I have 1 2 1 9. Here I have 2 0 0. I need to preserve the order. Using the sorting, I cannot sort. So if you see what we need to do, we need to arrange in a such a manner, like we need to remove some element in such a manner so that our number or our array can be a smallest positive number. So For this question, like we will be using some concept called monotonic stack. So what will monotonic stack is like it's some decreasing, increasing, decreasing. This is some pattern we say monotonic stack. Okay, so in this stack, we will have some small number, then high number, then small number, then high number. So it is like increasing or decreasing in any specific manner. So what I need to do, I will be storing my smallest number whenever I'll get some maximum number, and again I'll get some minimum number. So I will be removing my maximum number with some smallest number. So if you see, I'll take this example 1432219. I'll start my stack. I have this stack. I'll if it is empty, I'll push 1. Okay, I'll get 1 here for this one. If I get 4, I'll just push it. If I get 3, so I need to remove any positive number greater than 3. So I'll remove 4 and I'll push 3. I get 2 here. So for 2, I just remove the 3 and I push 2. I'll push 2. Again, this number. So if number is positive, I can place it over here because it is not greater. But when I push this 1, it will remove 1, 2 and it will place 1. Okay. Also, if you see, if I place this 9, if I if I place this 9, one more thing, if I remove this one for this, if I remove this, it will be removing these two. But if you see, we are given k equals to 2, or it is given k equals to 3. So we have removed one from here, we have removed one here, we have removed one here. I cannot remove two here. If you see, if I say the another example where we have k equals to 1 alone, so if this is some stack, I have number 1 1 0 2 0 0. So initially what I did, I just pushed my 1 in the stack. Again I'll push my 0 in the stack, but I'll remove any number less than 0. So I'll remove this 1 and I'll push 0. Again I'll push 2 here. Again I'll push 2 here, 0 here. I again push 0 here. If you see here, k is given 1. After removing this one, it reduced to 0. So I don't need to remove any of the element further. So if you see, now I got something number as 0 2 0 0. Okay, this is our some number. We are just removing any maximum number from the string coming before to some number. So if I wanted this number to be smallest, I'll start from 1, I'll take 4, I'll take 3, but 3 is smaller than 4. I'll remove this 4. My number is now 1 3. I'll include 2, 2 here. So number 3 is greater than 2. My number becomes 1 2. I'll push 2 here, I'll push 1 here. So if I remove any of the 1, or you can say any of the 2, my k size here is 3. I reduce to 2. I reduce to 1. If I remove this 2, I reduce to 0. If I reduce to 0, I cannot remove any further character. So it will be 1, 2, 1, and I'll push the 9 here. So let me show you with the help of code how we'll do this question. So what we will be having, I will be creating some stack. Okay, I will have some stack. Sorry. Okay, I have some stack. What I need to do, I need to iterate over this character. Our string is in form of character. Character array, you can say some integer. It is not a specific integer, it is some string. So what I'll do, I'll iterate over this and it will be some character. I'll say, okay, character and number. I'll say, okay, if I have something in stack, okay, if I have something in stack, and let's say if I have k greater than 0, I have k, so I can remove some element. Also, I'll check, okay, if I have something in stack, and if the top element of the stack, I'll say top element of the stack is greater than our character value, so I need to remove it from the stack. So I'll say stack dot pop. I am removing any maximum element from the stack if it is having, and also I need to decrement my kth value. After this, I need to push my element in the stack. If it is running or not running, I just need to push my character in the stack. Okay. At last, now if you see, if I have this one, if you see what I am saying, Suppose I have this stack. Okay, I'll say for some example like 10. Okay, and I can remove only one character. Or let me take some another example. If I say I have 1 2 0 1 0 something like this, and I can remove at max one character. So what I if I remove this one, I will have 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 1 0. Or one more thing, if I say I have something like in increasing order 1 2 3 4 and 5, I can remove four or two elements from here. But if you see, if I run my stack in such a order, I have one, then I have two, I have three, I have four, and I have five. I didn't got any minimum number here. So I might have this as my number as a minimum number. But they are saying you need to remove at least this k number. So if I say okay, if I remove this k two times, so I will be chopping off some element from here. So if you get some number and if you remain this k, I just need to remove this from the last. So it means like I have this as a stack 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. I need to remove this top like at max k element from the stack. So I will be remaining 1, 2, and 3. Also, if you see, if I have something like 1 0 2 0 0 here, this example, okay, I can remove only one element. I'll say, okay, I have some number 1 0 2 0 0. K I given 1. Okay, I start my stack like this. I'll push 1. If I push 0, I need to remove 1. I'll push 2 0 0 because my K reduced to 0. Now, if you see, I have 0 2 0 0, but if you see, I have something as a leading spaces. I need to remove this as well because it will be some integer value. So let me tell you how we'll do. So I just iterated over this array and I have stored something in the stack. Now, if I have something like if I have k remaining, if I say k greater than 0, I just need to pop again from the stack. That k element I need to pop from the stack. So I'll say okay, pop stack dot pop, and I need to reduce that k also. So okay, I'll say k minus minus. Now, if you say I just remove the element from the stack, now I need to take care for the leading, like trailing, you can say, or leading spaces, or you can say 0. So I have some leading 0, or what I need to do, I need to remove that part. So I'll say, okay, I'll use some, like I'll store this in some result array. I'll say, okay, this is our array. I will be joining this stack. Like if you say I need to store this stack element into some value. So I'll say, okay, I'll use some join function. It will keep the copy here as a array. The stack will be copied as a string or array, you can say. Then I will be using like left strip. So for stripping means it will be removing all the leading spaces, or you can say leading 0. I'm saying okay, remove all the leading 0 from the stack. At last I'll say okay, return this result if result is there, or you can say if result is not equals to 0, and if it is something else, I'll say okay, return 0. So let me compile this code, and if you see, uh, this is saying string has, okay, I need to use L strip. Strip means it will remove something. Again, I'll compile this one, and it is running fine. Let me submit this code. So as it is saying, okay, you are given this array and you need the output. So what I have missed, okay, let me see. I have iterated over the array. I am just removing. Okay, so what we have done, we need to remove all the element, not the one. I need to remove all the element which is greater than the current number. So I'll submit this code again after removing all the element, not the just current iterated element. So this is our code, and it's run fine, and we have done in the linear time complexity, and with taking some extra spaces. So like that space and time complexity is order of n. So yeah, that's all for today's. Thanks for watching.